Okay, can? Okay, so let me just quickly run through the question. So over here, right, the first question is you need to add 15 to the product of H and M. Okay, so nothing to simplify. This is the simplest. Next one, subtract 3k from. So subtract something from. So subtract 2 from 6, right? That means you start from 6, then minus 2. From. Okay? From means start from there. So over here you have 2c 3u minus 3k. So can you see that number times number, then letter times letter. So 2 times 3, 6, c u, c comes before u, so minus 3k, and that's the simplest. Last one say multiply this yz by the 19y. So can you see you have letter, you have a number, so you put the number first. So can you see y and y? How many y? Y to the power? 2. So you have 2 y's here, so y to the power 2. Z last. So that's the final answer. Did you get this? You know why you get this answer, right? Now you know why you're supposed to get this answer. Okay, good. Next. Okay. This is the simplest also. This one is very simple. Yeah, this kind of question keep coming up. Okay. So what you have a isosceles triangle. What is an isosceles triangle? This one and this one.
Yeah.
Okay, can you just look at my screen? Is enough. Isosceles means this side and this side is the same, right? This side and this side is the same, right?
Yeah.
They also highlight for you. So if this side and this side is the same, right? Can you see they say this side is this, so I mean this side is also same thing.
Yeah.
So now they say express the parameter. What's the parameter here? Why you times? Is it times? I don't know why you times. What's the parameter? How do you find parameter? Add, yes. So what you are supposed to do?
Take the
Take what?
7x
Uh-huh.
plus y
Uh-huh.
minus 4
And then?
plus
Uh-huh.
11
This one done already. 11.
x
Uh-huh.
minus 3y
Okay, this one done already.
plus
Uh-huh.
7x.
The last one, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Go on. Can you simplify this? Do it now. Just go to a blank page. Yeah. Do it. Give you some time. Okay. Okay. So what you need to do, you just have to underline similar term, right? And then you just add up, right? Do you add up with calculator?
Yeah.
Yes, you should. So 7x, 11x, 7x, you end up with
25.
yeah. Y, so it's plus 2y, right? Or I see a minus 3y here. So minus y, right?
Yeah.
And then the last but not least, minus 4, minus 4. So it's minus 8. So that's the answer.
Yeah.
Yeah. So this is the parameter in x and y. I don't understand why you times them. So you are telling me you use the base, you times the slanted height. What is this? Base times slanted height. What is this? What's this formula? Okay, by the way, for triangle, there are two formulas. Which two? Perimeter formula and area formula, right?
Yeah.
Can you tell me what is the perimeter formula for triangle? You just did. You just did.
The
Uh-huh. You just... What? Describe it. What you have done.
you took the side.
Some more side?
The
What you do with all the sides?
you add them together.
Yes. So basically you sum up, right? You sum up all the sides, right?
Yeah.
Okay? What about the area of triangle? What's the formula?
Half
Uh-huh.
times base
Uh-huh.
times height.
Is that okay, which one is the height here in this? Which one is the height here in this question?
The line.
The
in the
total
middle.
the total one, right?
Yeah.
Is it given?
No.
Then how? But anyway, they are not asking for that, right? Right?
Yeah.
But what is this? Is there any logic to write this down? Is there any logic to write this down? Base times one side. Is there any logic to write this down? Answer me. Yeah. So in mathematics, right? Everything is about... Oh, looks like I think I need to... Yeah. Everything is about what? Logic. You know what's logic, right?
Yeah.
Logic means sensible.
Yeah.
Okay? If you write down something like over here, what you have written down is base times side. I have not learned anything with this formula. Right? Okay? So if you have written down something so nonsense, what do you think? You won't get it right, right? Just want to double check the mic. Yeah, good. Okay? So, for mathematics, you have to write down sensible things, logical things. Okay? Okay, good, thanks. So over here it says you have x equal to this, y equals to this. You just sub in. Sub in your x equal to this, y equals to this, sub it into this. Then you get the parameter in number. Can you do it now? You need to use a calculator. So these two formula you need to memorize. Okay? I thought your exam, your test got this question. Right? Your exam got this question. Similar I think similar. And next time when you write here, can you use like dark blue
Okay.
or dark color? Your this is bright blue is harder to see. So what's your answer?
50.8.
Okay. Okay, good. Okay. Next question. Okay, over here arrange. Okay, I think it's pretty easy for you to arrange. Okay, so you just have to get it into the... Just have to get all this into decimal number, right? And then you have to write the original format.
Yeah.
Can you help me calculate 1.63 square?
2.6569.
Okay, good. Can you give me the 2 and 2/3? 2.6666, I think.
Yeah.
Okay, good. So which one is the largest? Right?
Yeah.
They want ascending. Ascending means what? Small to big.
Yeah.
So the smallest is 2.6. Then next is 1.63 square. Then this one. You which answer? Cannot see. Where's your answer?
What page is that?
Stop.
It's not.
2.66, 2.60. Huh? No, doesn't make sense. You just look small to big, right? This is the smallest, right? So 2.6 first. Then this one second. But you need to write the original form. Okay, this one is giveaway, 1 mark. The ascending order, descending order, this question is
I never calculate the 1.6.
why you don't calculate. I mean, you're genius, is it? You can tell, is it? You don't calculate. I need to calculate and you tell me you don't need to calculate. What? Doesn't make sense. Doesn't make sense. You mean you can tell 1.63 square? Or you see it as 1.63? But anyway, you never write the original. You never write the original. You make the same mistake again and again and again. Okay, I call you irrational person. Can you remember what is irrational numbers? Which two requirement? Irrational number.
The decimal
Goes on on. And then
the number is random.
yeah, you lor, you are irrational person. Keep making the same mistake again and again, and the mistakes are quite random. So next time if you make this mistake, I call you irrational person. Irrational person. Okay, good. Next. Okay, if you look at the list of numbers here, can you open the math universe and then write down their category? Or you already remember the math universe? You remember already or not remember? Not remember, don't force yourself. Open and look. But one day you need to, I give you like some time. Done? Okay, good. Can you match? 3. What's 3? Three is under what? I think 3 is very easy. Under? Just look. Which category? Okay, you need to highlight the category. Where's your highlighter? I got highlight the category for you, right? I highlight all the category already. Can you see? These are called categories. Okay? I think irrational numbers are very easy, just like you. Keep making mistake on and on. And then random. So 3, where you put 3? Wait, if you look at rational number, right? But if you can pick it from down there, you don't put the on top one. So for simple, you just int integer short form int. What's the difference between this int and the int?
This one is positive.
Then can you put a positive in front? Yep. Okay, good. Then square root 4. What int is this? By the way, this is cube root. I mean 3. So basically you IRR lah, irrational lah. Okay, good. Yeah, so good. So irrational number, which one? Yeah, your answer is correct. Right? Right? Next, prime number. Can you remember prime number? Now this question asks you for prime number. Can you remember what's the definition of prime number?
Can only be times by
1 and itself. Okay? That's the first definition. Second definition, must be 2 factors. Okay? Can it have more?
No.
Cannot. So, I'll give you an example. 4. So it's 1 times 4, right? Is that all?
No.
Then?
2 times 2.
Okay, anything else?
No.
So what are the factors of 4?
1.
Factors of 4. 1, and then?
4.
4, and then?
2.
2. How many factors here?
3.
3. So, since it has three factors, right?
Yeah.
Prime number of only have 2, right?
Yeah.
So 4 is not a prime. It's not. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So now, can you? But if prime number cannot have negative. So that means you can delete the -4 already. You can also delete the 2.71, that one already. Can you delete it so that you don't see it? Yeah. Can you use a cross? Yeah. And we just talk about 4 cannot. So is 2 can? Square root 4, 2 can?
Yeah.
You write down first. 2 is equal to 1 and itself.
Yeah.
2 factors.
Yeah.
Great. 3. Test. Any more?
No.
Okay, good. Yeah, so your answer is correct. Okay, perfect square. You know what's perfect square? You know what's a perfect square? Do you know what's a square first or not?
Is a
Something to the power of 2, right?
yeah.
Okay? So in order to be a perfect square, that means your answer must be square root something. This is a perfect square because it's equal to 2. So this is a perfect square. So in a way, right, if it's a perfect square, that means it can be square rooted. Can you repeat after me?
Can be square rooted.
So it is called,
Perfect square.
can you write this down? Because next time if the question asks you whether it's a perfect square or perfect cube, so what if it's a perfect cube? So that means it's a perfect cube, it can be cube rooted. Okay? Make sense, right? It is a perfect square if it can be square rooted. It is a perfect cube if it can be cube rooted. Easy to remember? Very easy to remember, right? I think so. So let me just give you a few examples. Tell me which one is the perfect square. I thought you can do without calculator. Yes or no? So first thing first, what's the answer here?
2.82.
Okay, something. Then what is this?
5.
Okay, what's this?
2.23.
9, this is 9, sorry.
Oh. 3.
Then this one.
3.46.
So which one is a perfect square? Why? Because they give you
a whole number.
whole number. Okay? Help me out. This one? This one?
5,
This one?
3,
This one?
1.259.
So which one is perfect cube?
8,
This one, cube root 8, not 8.
cube root 125.
Correct.
Cube root 27.
Correct. Okay, so that's the way you pronounce. Alright? Okay, this is 27 cube. This is cube root 27. Okay? Okay? Okay, good. Then how do you say this?
27 to the power of 4.
Correct. Okay, very good. Okay, good. Then okay, good. So next, okay, question two is very simple. For question 2, right, you just have to key this into the calculator. Can you key this into a calculator? Just let the calculator give you the answer. What's the answer?
2.31 4 3 1 1 848.
Okay, so you write this down first. So 3 decimal places. You count from where?
The 2.
3 decimal places.
The 3.
Okay, this one first, second, third, and then you draw a line, right?
Yeah.
Then you see if you need to add 1 or add 0. So you add 1 or add 0?
0.
Okay, good. So it's 2.314. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
For this is called 3DP. Significant figure. Where you start?
The 2.
Correct. First non-zero, First non-zero, right? Okay, so it's first significant figure, second, third. Then you draw a line, right? Plus 1 or plus 0?
Plus 0.
Yes, plus 0. So plus 0 to the 1,
Yeah.
So it's 2.31. This is 3 significant figure. Last but not least, nearest integer. Which one is the integer here? Which one is integer?
2.
2, right? So you draw a line. Plus 1 or plus 0?
0.
Very good. So the answer is 2. So 2 integer. Short form. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, good. That's it. This question is also very simple. The next one. This question is slightly different from the question just now. I will tell you how they are different. They ask you to estimate, right? Can you see? Estimate, right? But before the estimation, you need to round off each number. So how many number you have? Can you see that you have this number, this number, this number, and this number? 4 numbers, right? They ask you to round each number to one significant figure. So you round first. So 5.3, you round to one significant is
5.
okay, good. So this one replaced by 5. 5.3 replaced by 5. Okay? So this one become 5 square, right? Because just now you find 5.3 square.
Yeah.
Next. 9.493. One significant figure. Plus 1 or plus 0?
0.
So it's 9, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so it's 9. 5.035 blah blah blah. One significant figure.
0.
So it's 5, right?
Yeah.
Plus 3, yeah. So you just key into calculator. So can you see that how you do the two questions differently? This one is you use the calculator, you get the answer first. Okay? Then you give it 2D, 3DP, 3 significant figure, and 2D. This one, you do the estimate first. Right? This one, you do the estimate last. This one, you do the estimate first. Can you see how different these two questions are? Okay, next. Okay, then of course we will do the. 你没有 factorize 这么简单。Did you do this? Did you do it? 没有嘞 never do it 嘞 Show me the branching out. Show me the splitting. Or you pop it. Wait. Splitting, not expanding. This is expanding. Start with A. You can do it here, or you can do it there. Expanding and splitting is different, Splitting is down. This is called splitting. Yeah. Done? Okay, let me see the first question. So it's over here. I think you have a 1. The 3 you split to 1 times 3. Right? The 3 here you are supposed to split to 1 times 3, right? The 3. 这里 You show me the split first. Okay, if you 3 you count that as 3, right? You are not splitting the 3. Right? Just like the 1. You need to split to 1 times 1, right? If you don't split them, you will miss out the 1 plus 3y. Can you see how important it is to have the 1? Okay, yeah. The next question. The next question is very easy. Just, yeah. Okay, good. Okay. For the next question, right? Same thing, 4a. Do the splitting first. You never do the splitting. Like split the minus 6x and y, then split the 3y, split the 9xy squared, then you will see whether what is common. Do the splitting first. I'm talking about this question. This is 3 term. Do the splitting first. Then let me check your. The rest is good. Yeah, remember to split the 3, 1 times 3. See what's common then. Okay, can? For the first question, can I see? So you take out minus 3, huh? Actually, it's not minus 3 common. Actually, it's 3 common. Eraser, 这个. So this is minus 3, right? This is 3, right? This is also 3, right? So can you see 3 is actually common, right?
Yeah.
So therefore you cannot take this as a minus 3 times 2. You should take 3 times what?
Minus 2.
Correct, instead. Okay? So after this, then you see that the 3y is common, right?
Yeah.
Then that's why you... Okay? Then over here you will end up with minus 2x, right? Then 1, and then this is correct. You understand? You need to tweak it a bit. Okay? Then for the next question, you are correct. But for here, I don't know why you are wrong. You look at it. Did you underline similar term for this? You never underline similar term. So what you get after this?
7.
Write it down. Write it there. Next. Yes. So this is supposed to be the answer. Okay. Can? Okay. Next. Okay. There is a mistake here. I don't know why you make this mistake. Do you know why you make this mistake? Like, give me the what mistake you have made here. Can you identify? You times in, right?
Yeah.
When you times in, do you think you need to put the bracket here also? Because if you never put the bracket, you need to have the bracket. Because you start with the bracket, right? Can you see you start with the bracket? You only times in the 9, right? You never remove the bracket, right? So when you times in, so you need to continue with the bracket. So once you continue with the bracket, you will see that behind here is actually plus 9. Okay? Underline similar term, use the calculator. Done?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Next. Okay, then. Okay, the highest common factor, the HCF, is good this time. Yeah, it's good. The rest, I'll talk about the 11, question 11. Can you see? So a girl is 32 years younger than her mother. So it's 32 younger than her mother. And she's XO now. You see, once again, your head just cannot wrap around this kind of idea. Can you use yourself as an example? This is your age now. And you are 32 years younger than your mom. So what's your mom's age? You are X now. Younger means minus. Am I right? Younger means minus. Hello? Older means plus. Hello? How do you decide?
It depends.
Depends. Depends. So, a girl is 32 years younger than her mother. Can you rephrase? Can you rephrase this? So her mother is, her mom is 32 years. What?
Older.
Older than? Older than what? Huh? Older than what? Than she, right?
Yeah.
Than her, right? Right? Okay, good. So, once you get it into this, her mom is 32 years older than her, then I think you can get the answer. The question wants to know what? The question wants
The
mother's age, right?
Yeah.
Her mother, right? So her mother is, don't know. Is means what? Mathematics.
Equal.
32 years older. Older means? Older than her. Her is X. Older than her means? Plus minus divide times. Older means?
Minus.
Older means minus.
Plus.
Plus, right? More than. So when you can use, okay, by the way, older means plus. But when you plus, let's talk about English. I think you have problem in English also. What's your age?
13.
I assume I'm 35. Okay. Let's see how I can structure the relationship between our ages. Charmaine is 22 years younger than me, right? I am 22 years older than Charmaine, right?
Yeah.
Both statements are right. Both statements are right. Okay? But now it really depends which statement you use, because the statement you use, it will affect whether it's minus or plus. Okay? It depends on what you know. Let's see. If Charmaine is Y, yes or no? Can I ask you, you choose one or two to do? You choose one or two to do?
Two.
Why two?
Because it doesn't state the age for 2.
Actually, why? Okay, so Charmaine's age is, so Charmaine is Y years old. So what is my age? Let me tell you which statement you should use. Let's start with the first statement first. So which statement to use, it really depends which statement is easier for us to form the mathematical representation. Does it make sense? Let's start with one first. Me is here, right? Question mark. Okay. What is my age, man? Question is asking a question mark, right? Charmaine is Y here, right? Is. What is? What is? Mathematics.
Equals.
22 years younger than me. So Younger than me. Me is question mark.
Minus
Which one minus which one?
22.
22 minus question mark. Or question mark minus 22. So it's very hard to digest, right? Okay? Let's look at the second statement. So sometimes if they give you the statement, you have to rearrange the statement. My age, right? I am 22 years older than Charmaine. What is Charmaine? Y, right?
Yeah.
22 years older than. M means equal, right? I means my age, right? So 22 years older than Y. So is, hello? What's this 22 years older than Y? What you should fill up here?
22
Mm-hmm.
plus
Yeah. So which one is easier to digest? Yeah. Because for the two, right, they straight away give you the question mark equal. But for this one, for the first statement, no leh, they never give you question mark equal leh. Is it harder? Is it harder or not? So you always choose the one that, so the, but over here, right, the question, they give you in this format. Charmaine is 22 years younger than me. So you need to rephrase it. You need to rephrase it. You understand me? So in a way, right, you need to rephrase this question first. A girl is 32 years younger than her mother. So that means her mother is 32 years older than her. Understand? So once you rephrase it, her is X, 32 is older, 32 plus, question mark, yes. So it's 32 plus. Understand? Then next, express the sum of their age in 3 years' time. So their sum of their age in 3 years' time. So it means this is mom. Sum of their age, right? So mom after 3 years is, this is mom after 3 years. Girl after 3 years is this. So the two of them, you need to add up, right? So you add up, so you get, so let me simplify this, 35 plus x. So you just add this two up, is 38 plus 2x. Does it make sense? Does it make sense? Okay, good. Then it says, in 3 years' time, the sum of their ages will be 62. So this is equal to 62. Okay? So similarly, if you go back to my question here, this one. I'm not supposed to use the younger one. I'm supposed to use the older one. Okay? So if you follow this, the question mark is my age. Right? So I write down first. My is 22 plus y. This is Charmaine. So now I say, in 5 years' time. So in 5 years' time, what will happen to mine? In 5 years' time, what will happen to you, to Charmaine? Tell me. So in 5 years' time, what will happen to mine? Mine is 22 plus y.
22 plus 5.
Mine is now is 22 plus y. So 5 years' time is?
22
Uh-huh.
plus y
Uh-huh.
plus 5.
Correct. That's 5 years' time. So if you simplify, you get 27 plus y. Okay? Then what about Charmaine? Charmaine is y now. 5 years' time?
Y
Mm-hmm.
plus 5.
Correct. Then if I say the sum of their age in 5 years is 65. So sum of this is 65. So just add them up. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
So once you add up, equate, then you have 2y here. So you simplify. Does it make sense? Then you just bring it over. When you bring over, you must minus, right? Then you just solve. Does it make sense? Make sense or not? Okay, so that's how you do this question. Okay? I would say this question is the simplest. Why? Because gradient of line 1, so you just use the y1 minus the what? Okay? 0 minus. Okay. Line 1 is, which one you use actually? I'm confused.
The 4.
This one?
Yeah.
And then?
And 2.
You mean these two?
Yeah.
Next time, can you label? If you don't label, it's very hard for me to see. And by the way, I keep asking you to write the m. And then you never write the m. I don't know what is this minus 1. Can you do it? Can you do it next time? Don't be so stubborn, okay? Okay, good. Gradient, good. So write the coordinate x-axis. This is the x-axis. Can you see that there are 2 coordinates for y? You only label one. You only label this one. You only label this one. Okay, what about this one? I will say. So this one is a 0 and -1. Below ma. Okay? So what's the function? Okay, good. Where's the x? mx. Right? It's mx, right?
Yeah.
So it's y equals to mx plus c. Your job is to find out m and c, right? So, alright? What's the solution? The solution is this point. The solution is 2. Solution is this. This is what format? What format is this? What format is this? Point format. The answer wants what format?
Solution.
Yes. So how do you write the solution format? Given the point format. Hello? Quick.
The point.
This is point format. So how do you keep in solution format?
X equal to
And then?
y equals to 0.
Okay? So you should write like this for this answer. Okay? Does it make sense? Okay, good. This question actually come out in your exam. Okay, good. So the rest I think is pretty simple. Did you sketch somewhere? Or you never do all these questions? Did you do any of this? And by the way, you must do them on a piece of paper. Graph paper. Did you do them? Yes or no? Just answer my question, yes or no.
I didn't see the first question.
You mean you didn't see the first page or what?
I didn't see question 10. I saw question 11.
Okay, never mind. If you see question 11, then you're supposed to draw the question 11. So, okay, how do you draw? How do you draw first? How do you draw? What's your starting point? I mean, what's your first step? In order to draw, you must.
The table?
Yes. So, table of value. So in this case, I see the y and the t. Y and the t. Can you see?
Yeah.
So I see the t, I see the y. So the t value is from where to where?
0.
Okay, so it's 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, until
6.
5 and 6. Does it make sense?
Yeah.
Then with the t, then you have to t equals to 0. You put it in, what's your y? You want to use your brain? So now t equals to 0. I'm doing this. T equals to 0. You put 0 inside. What's 4 times 0? 20. So t equals to 1?
16.
Okay, 16.
12.
Okay, good. So you go and fill it up, right? So once you fill up, what you do? Sketch. Label. Right? Right? Then 0, 20. 0, 20, first point. 1, 16, second point. Once you get all the point, line it up, right? Go back and do this question. And you have to do the other 3. Okay? You need to make it up. Alright? What are you learning in school? Let me just